Good morning, everyone. This is Lynn Grabowski, and welcome to our Xseed Everyday Call. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. And it is Thursday morning, and I want to remind you that tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be having our Xseed Opportunity Call. So get your friends and family on the line, and let's build life together. I really want to talk to you today about what you're doing right now to invest in the rest of your life. I want to talk to you about the third richest man in the world, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett owns over 50 businesses. 3 of them actually happen to be network marketing businesses. And he says he loves the freedom and the model of network marketing, and that's why he's getting involved in owning network marketing businesses, because he sees the freedom and the opportunity that it offers to everyone in the world. You don't have to have a specific education. You don't have to be a specific caliber of person. It's for everyone. If you can talk, you can do network marketing. Excuse me. So Warren Buffett is a real believer in the philosophy of network marketing, but he also has some other philosophies that I want to go over with you today. He has some very strong opinions on creating success in business and in life, and I really value these. The way that he has put these to use in his own life, and the way that we can see that it has given him a great deal of success. Number one is on earning. Okay, Warren Buffett believes that you never depend on a single income. You make investments to create a second source of income always. And it's very important that we do that, because you never know what might happen to one of your incomes. You never know what might happen if, the company that you're working for all of a sudden downsizes, or if something happens to where you get laid off, or even sometimes factories or offices close. I'll never forget when all the different car manufacturers laid off thousands and thousands of people. And then right here in California, IBM laid off a whole bunch of people. Thousands of people were out without work. So never just rely on a single income. Make investments with your money, and always have a second source of income. He also says spending. If you buy things that you do not need, soon you will have to sell things that you do need. Now think about that. How many of us have things in our closet that still have the tags on and have been there for several years? Think about the things that are in your garage or in your storage unit that you've purchased thinking you just have to have it. And I think this is a really good lesson for us to also teach our children, is how much do you really want it? I read a financial book. I can't remember if it was by David Bach or maybe it was Susie Orman, but years ago, and it said never buy on impulse. Especially if it's a high dollar item. If you see something that you like, you can have it held for you. And if you have enough ambition to get back to pick it up the next day, you really did want it. But if you can walk away from the store without it and have it held and let 24 hours pass by without that item, you might find that you didn't need to spend your money on that item. And so I think that's so valuable information, that if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things that you do need, because you'll have an abundance of things in storage, you'll have abundance of things in your closet that you really, really didn't need to buy, and pretty soon you're having a yard sale or a garage sale or putting things on Craigslist and selling the things that you do like because you've got yourself in a mess. So also, on taking risks, Warren Buffett says, never test the depths of a river with both feet. So never, ever put all your eggs in one basket. You might want to invest in real estate. You might want to invest in stocks. You might want to invest in some type of a private merger or private business. But never put everything in one place. Also, if you are putting investment in, he says it's very important to always have high expectations, and that honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect to get it from cheap people. So when you expect to do business with people, honesty is hard to find these days. That's why he calls it an expensive gift. And I know that in my years of experience, there's been times when I've really thought I could trust somebody, and it turns out, as I'm sure all of us have had, it turns out that those people aren't exactly the people we thought they were, and we end up sometimes getting hurt by those people. But honesty in people will be honesty in business. And so don't expect to get honesty, and don't expect to get high work ethic from people who are always, when he says cheat people who you see cheat other people you see who aren't on the up and up, people that you see who are trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, and who are doing things that you look at and you think that's not in integrity. That you don't want to be in business with people who do not follow integrity and honesty. So these, I think, are important, especially right now during the holidays. We see that there's so many scams out there. There's people that are being taken advantage of. And there are so many people in the world today who have lost their homes because they've been laid off, like I said, or because of something that's going on in the world. So it's always a great idea to have a backup. It's always a great idea to make sure that you are in a place where you really trust the people that you're working with. If it's a financial advisor, or if it's a family member, or if it's a friend from work, you want to make sure that you have really good feelings and that person has a history of good integrity. Okay, so I just think that this morning I was really thinking, and I thought I felt like Warren Buffett is a good example of how we want to start off our year 2015, and also how we want to really end this year of 2014. So I want to tell you a little bit about fresh today. Fresh has an ingredient that's called kale, and kale is, very high in vitamin K. And vitamin K is important for healthy bones. It also helps to prevent calcium buildup in our tissues that leads to arthritis. It helps with cardiovascular diseases. Now, these are studies that have been done and research that's been done on kale. And kale, being very high in vitamin K, helps to maintain healthy the myelin sheath that covers our nerves, which is what gets destroyed so often by medications or by chemicals that we're exposed to, or even from very high stress. So that myelin sheath strengthens our nervous system. Kale is also high in vitamin A, which is very effective in an antioxidant and also helps to fight disease. And it's very high in vitamin C, which is great for antioxidants, which help to regulate the blood pressure, helps to fight against aging. We all want that, right? We're the baby boomer group. We want to stay young, and also helps with eye disease such as cataracts and macular degeneration. So you're fresh, 1 scoop a day in your 8 to 10 ounces of water, coconut